Shwmai, rydyn ni nôl yn studio y llyfr gan H.A. Hamilton. Mae'n ddydd Gwener a rydyn ni wedi cyrraedd. Number 12, being forgiven. Unless we are willing to forgive, we cannot pray so as to meet God. That is probably clear to us all. Is it not even more true that unless we are willing to be forgiven, we shall always live a life of pretense and ultimately of loneliness? Our unwillingness to recognize our own wrong, or our refusal to admit it, shuts us away from man and from God. And that is hell. Is hell a place, I ask? Fi hwnna. Lle yw fem? It is not as though anything were ever gained by this unwillingness. It is not as though anything were ever gained by this unwillingness. Instead, we lose every time real contact with the people we live with. And God becomes increasingly hard to know. If anything showed us that it is against our true nature and against God's will for us, this does. Sef this unwillingness to recognize our own wrong. Ein anfodlonrwydd neu ein anallu neu ein styfnigrwydd I beidio chydnabod ein drygioni. Ein hanufudd-dod. On the other hand, we are perhaps never so near other people as in a true act of reconciliation. And the sense of being forgiven is like coming home after being away, or coming out of the clear when you have been lost in a wood. If we could be still now and think of the things which we know have hurt or upset other folk, and perhaps still do, could we possibly go on doing them? Isn't it a failure on our imagination to see the consequences of what we do, which is in part responsible? The cross of our Lord is the place where we can see what our self-will and our pride go on doing to God. Nothing is worth having if we lose the reality of the sense of God and the power to love one another in sincerity. Will you sit quietly with this thought and then ask to be accepted back by God as one who admits folly and failure? Perhaps you may also feel you should ask forgiveness from some person you know. You will feel a truer and happier person if you do it.